I've been out on the streets now with our service for about 4 years now, and there are a lot of regulars. They're happy to see us, we're happy to see them. A lot of their day is not, friendly, and people are not nice to them. They're kind of invisible for most of their day, and so we're able to, make them feel like they're welcome. My name's Caitlin Adler. I started Project ROPA in 2016. Project ROPA is a nonprofit social enterprise that's helping restore dignity to people who are unhoused, while at the same time helping reduce the textile waste that's going into landfills. In New York, there's 80,000 unhoused people, and yet there's housing for every single one of them. And then in LA, there's housing for only a few thousand. I do think that housing is very important. When you think about clothes and the importance of that, especially if you're unhoused, if you're wearing dirty or wet clothes for a prolonged period, there is really no step forward from there. If you don't have access to proper hygiene, you literally can't get employment. You're likely to not get housing. It's kind of a huge thing when you see someone who you give clothes to, and then they go take a shower, and then they come back, and it looks like a different person.
So Casa Yonde has two languages, Korean and Spanish. Casa means home in Spanish, and Yonde means solidarity in Korean. So, solidarity home. My name's Aline Garcia. I'm the tenant service coordinator here at Kiwa. Kiwa has become more than a worker center. We also have participated in housing justice, transit justice, and the labor movement overall. Since we're a multi-ethnic, community-based organization, for housing development, it should be more on the needs of our community members. When it comes to housing, a lot of people that are facing housing insecurities are also working in low-wage industries that make it extremely hard to get decent housing. What Kiwa means to the community is support. We look at it as a viable option for them when they don't have any more options. And once individuals are treated with dignity and respect and are paid a livable wage, they're able to thrive in that way.
When it comes to homelessness and housing, we can all agree that we want to solve this problem.
Haven is shared housing that makes it really affordable so that people can move in and get off the streets immediately. No background checks, no deposits, very low rent, so people living on Social Security or disability could afford to move in.
The shared housing is better for many people because it creates the peer group. It creates the accountability. It creates an environment where you can learn how to uphold your end of a household. And that is actually a really important piece on the road to recovery.
Homelessness in Los Angeles is not about housing. There's a narrative that the politicians try and use which says, oh, we just need to provide housing, and then there's no longer homelessness if they have houses. And that's not the case. People are living on the streets for one reason. They don't have the support to work through the trauma that made them homeless in the first place. It's not a problem of ideas. The only thing that's missing is the political will.